Hey kids, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind and the continuing adventures of Hlena. Last episode we talked to Ilone the Scout, who is also a blade, and she told us lots about the world that we are wandering around on this pilgrimage. Notably, she talks. I think a lot of the questions we asked her about the mainland are added by the Tamriel Rebuilt mod, which is really cool because you can talk to a first person in the first town that kind of tells you about the various regions. And I know that some of these areas are better developed than others. So this area here is kind of, I don't remember the names. She told us all the names, but it's all in the journal. I'll look it up at some point. But this area here, I know is sort of Telvanni territory and is got full of quests, and I think it's one of the first areas that they actually developed. We're obviously not playing a Telvanni character, so I don't think we're going to be going there. I know that they added Old Ebonheart, which we saw when we were down here. That was a big expansion they did, this huge imperial town, so we'll definitely want to check that out at some point. And this Antherin region, which I believe is sort of down here, and I know that there are some quests that we can do there for sure. Some of the areas, like down here, you can see they've kind of planned the landmass, but it doesn't really have any detailed terrain or anything. I know that this is kind of Redoran country, and there are not quests there yet, but who knows, maybe some of that will get developed soon, and we'll be able to go check that out as well, or at the very least kind of wander around. But yeah, so lots of cool stuff, very excited to check it out. I don't know, I have only ever wandered around, done very little questing on the mainland in this game, so there'll be lots to discover. But for now, we're going to keep doing this pilgrimage, and I think we are going to walk along the coast here up to Balmora, because I don't want to sort of retrace our steps too much. Visit a little bit more of the worlds. There's one thing I want to do quickly before we leave, which is I want to sell. We are carrying a rather copious amount of arrows, and I'm going to sell a bunch of them. We just don't need 500, or however many hundred iron arrows. That was loot from the abandoned shipwreck a while back. No, I want to take 500, and we'll leave 200. That'll be our kind of stockpile. Am I carrying anything heavy? Pilgrim's Path. I'll hold on to that for now. Oops. Wrong door. This, I believe, is an OpenMW thing, being able to type in numbers here. Again, there must be other mods, other ways of doing that if you're not playing with OpenMW, but I don't think that was in the original game. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we want anything else from this guy. What I really want is like a torch. Yeah, well, an iron candlestick is not going to help us. Nope. Does he have like a longbow or something? We do need to get a better bow. It's a pretty big handicap having this shitty chitin bow. It's getting dark. We will want to be thinking about camping soon. But let's work up the coast, sort of go up the coast and see what we run into. Yeah, this path leads to the other Bitter Coast towns, Laod and Narmak, which we may stop in on the way to Balmora. There's also some alchemical stuff I want to pick up while we're here. I think we should have enough money to buy alchemy equipment now, and a lot of these swamp ingredients have alteration effects. And I think that's something we're going to be using potions for, because we are not good at alteration magic. So yeah, I'm going to grab, these guys are pretty rare, these little what's it called? Draggle tail or whatever. Do we have a bunch of these already? No. Once again, I won't be constantly picking up alchemy stuff, but we're gonna, at least while we're poor, it's gonna be cheaper to harvest it than it will be to buy it. At a certain point, I think we'll have enough money that we can just start buying things in town and be a little bit less tedious. Sometimes there's stuff. No, nothing there. I have a feeling that... oh no. That was almost the end, guys. We were almost stuck in a swamp because of Oliver. Mud crab. Go down there and grab those. And pretty soon we'll be setting up camp. Wow. Did I like already do that? Probably. I'm sure when you guys are like watching this, if I were like, you just went to that pond, what are you doing going there again? And I must apologize. My navigational skills are apparently not very good. Oh boy. Oh god. I always forget about this guy. This is one of the funnier things that they stuck as a kind of Easter egg right beside Satanin. Tamriel. Tamriel's journal explains what just happened, so I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it, I will be able to travel great distances without this need to pay for others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all of the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished, and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laugh at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of their towers and scream out my success. Well, of course, he created these scrolls, which fortify the acrobatic skill 1,000 points. I think this kind of illustrates one of the cool things about Morrowind mechanics, and that is that if you fortify your skills up a whole bunch, you can literally jump across the world. And what he was missing is something like this, an amulet of slow falling. Anyway. Yeah, poor Tamriel. He's dead now. I'll take his iron spark swords. We don't have a good long blade skill right now, but we will at some point. You never know, it might come in useful. I'm not gonna loot his clothes. Of course, we could bury the body. We'll take this as a little souvenir. Extravagant robe, what does that look like? That looks really silly. We're not wearing that. Extravagant shoes. I'm considering switching out our boots for shoes at some point because it affects sneak. We'll sneak better if we're wearing shoes rather than boots. So maybe we'll get some unarmored training at some point and consider wearing shoes rather than boots. Just kind of purging our inventory here. Looks good to me. Are you? Yeah, let's get him to follow us. It's getting dark. 8 p.m. Let's look for a good spot to set up camp. Maybe some flat ground. Oh, that looks like a blighted rat. Maybe I'll rest for a second to get fatigue and then try and kill it. Yeah, I think that's blighted. You can tell because it's got that. Oh no, it's a normal rat. Maybe it's just the dark the kind of darkness of the night. God, not great camping ground up here. Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to live with that. One of the things about this camping mod that I like is that the camping gear weighs 100, so it kind of adds sort of realism that I like. There are other immersion mods like sort of basic necessities and stuff, but I don't really like them because I think they add a lot of food and drink to the game that's not really lore friendly. Like, I don't think that, you know, Morrowind is all about these crazy, you know, you got hound meat from the Nyx hounds and all of this kind of the kind of native flora and fauna, and a lot of those mods just add, like, you know, muffins and shit that maybe belongs in Skyrim but doesn't belong here. I think this is Acheron's camping gear. It works really well in synergy with the Guar companion, because the Guar can carry it for us, and, you know, there it is right there. So yeah, I like it. It adds a level of immersion to the game that I find cool. But yeah, it's 6 a.m. We'll set out nice and early. Keep going along the road. I'll use the tent. I won't use the tent exhaustively, but I'll try and use it as much as possible when we're out in the rough. Oh, it's raining. Uh-oh. Those little load spikes are due to the fact that I'm having the map load more terrain. Put the raincoat on. Because we can see farther, it is going to load a bit more, and I know that creates those awkward little jitters. I think it's worth it. I think it's something we'll notice when we're traveling. We won't necessarily notice it when we're in a town, unless it's a really big town like Vivek, but like that little loading screen there, I think it's worth it. They're very quick. OpenMW loads very quickly, I find. If I can at least shoot everything once before I just whack it with the sword, it'll help train that skill. A lot of people don't use archery in this game because it's not the strongest weapon, but I kind of like it because it'll mean that we'll level up our skills a little bit slower. It'll kind of naturally put a limit on how epically powerful we become. Let's go in this cave. So, yeah. I'm going to get the steel arrows ready. I'm gonna sneak and try and raise our fatigue a little bit before wandering in here. We might get killed.
I had some fun.
Uh-oh. We may discover very quickly that we are just not equipped for this. Yeesh. Yeah, we do not have very good weaponry.
I have the upper hand.
I'm not sure you do, but not far off. Yeah, we may not be able to continue on this cave adventure. Let me see if I can cast this. There we go. We need to get a better healing spell. This spell has a range of 20 to 80, and it's just too wide a range. Like 20 is not that useful, 80 is overkill, and it costs 13 Magicka, which is like, we can only really cast it 2 or 3 times, if that. So we do need, when we get back to Balmora, that's going to be top of my list. quick save. See if I can maybe kill one more bandit before running out of here. I have a feeling this is a very big cave full of bandits, and I just don't think that we are quite set up for it. We also don't have any torches. Thankfully, these thoughtful bandits have placed these torches, which I can't pick up. But at least there's a little bit of light in here. I do like the darkness, though. I like the darkness. Oh no, our sneak sucks. Of course, when I run backwards, I can't tell where I'm going either. Thankfully, he only has a dagger. Grandmaster's lockpick. That's really cool. I think we might sell it though. It's just valuable. I don't know. We'll see. Fuck. Well, at least I got my arrow back. Crap armor. Should we try one more? I know I am pushing the limits here. Oh yeah, there's someone right there. If we can land a sneak attack for once.
You can't escape me.
God, that didn't really help, did it? Uh-oh. She's got an axe. All it takes is a few hits from that and we'll be toast. Fighting in the dark, too. Jesus. Oh, God. All of that for nothing. Nothing. Alright. I have a feeling we are going to encounter... We are going to encounter something that is beyond our abilities. What's our level? Level 2. Which is what we started at because of the attributes here. Yeah, it kind of gives us a boost. The natural character growth and decay mod gives us a boost at the beginning of the game. But it tends to balance out very quickly. It takes us quite some time to get to the next level. And you'll notice here it doesn't indicate progress towards the next level. It will level up as we gain skills naturally. Which is fine. Okay, there's a dude over there. Just gonna get a sense of what's going on here. I don't see anyone. Maybe if we can land a shot on this guy. Oh no. Oh god, another axe. I think if he hits us about 3 times, we're dead, so... Oh god, yep. This might be our first death. We may die here. Nope. Well, okay. Zansipilu slave key. Cool. Maybe we can free some slaves. Which brings us to another matter of Helena's character. I do think that Helena overall is anti-slavery. I think you know, she spent a long time in prison, and I don't want her to be kind of a goody two-shoes character, but I don't think she can quite stomach slavery. Slavery is of course illegal in the rest of the Empire. Yeah, and I don't think she likes the idea of slavery and all that. So we're gonna free these slaves. Okay, this tunnel cave continues there. At the very least, we'll have accomplished that. This gate is locked. Well, I don't think we've even tried lockpicking once. Hopefully we can get this open. There we go, and trapped. Should probably hotkey these at some point. Hello, slave. Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? Indeed I will. And we get 98 disposition.
May you walk on worms.
Speak
God,
quickly.
those nude models look really silly. Wish I could change that. I don't know what mod does that. the Khajiit boobs. I don't know what mod does that, but if I could change it, I would. It's silly. Right, Haran. Yes, you can go free. I'm just experimenting with this clothing fit thing. I know it has to do with Argonians, but did we set you free, right? Yeah. Okay.
Why do you approach?
Ah, put it around. Unlock the slaves' bracers, clothing fit. There's a lot of slaves in here.
Good friend.
You may
This
all go
is a
free.
honor.
Now I will go and
May
get
you
myself
walk
killed.
on warm sands.
Proper like. Really do wish I could find a torch. And we're gonna have to get some night eye very shortly. Yeah, very dark in here. Yep. Have we been? Are we just returning? No, 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 no. We haven't been here before. Hopefully there'll be no more axe-wielding behemoths. There's someone. We are out of the steel arrows, which is not good. Yes, stand there. I can hit you when you're there. Oh, is that an axe again? Yeah, looks like it. Oh god. I don't have any heal. Oh god, run. You slaves should be running too, by the way. We are gonna do a tacky thing and run out of this. Run out of this. Which way do we come from? We need to take a hard right. Oof. Yeah, we are gonna run. Run away. That's it. That is the limit of our fighting ability. Oof. Well, that was no fun. Hope those slaves get free. Seems unlikely. Well, yeah, that's it for that little dungeon romp. We killed some bandits, right? Oof. All right. This is a cool feature that I always forget about. I wanted to show you guys. You can annotate the map. You double click with the left, and yeah. So I'm going to write nasty bandit with axe, and that way, if we come back this way at some point, it puts this little red mark on the map. You can't see it on the world map, but that'll be useful. We will know what to expect when we go in there. And yeah, no, bandits don't follow you out of caves. So it is a bit tacky to do things that way, but yeah. It is raining. I need to rest because I need to get my healing skill back up. Yeah. I'm just gonna set this tent up, and we are gonna. Oh god, it fell through the world. It fell through the world. We are just going to have a quick sit down to regain some magicka. Can I cast the spell yet? No. Oh, thankfully we didn't fail. Yeah, the Acheron's camping mod does not play well with the terrain, but you know, I still like it. There's probably someone watching that and just cringing at things clipping the terrain. I don't care that much. If you know, if someone has a better idea, someone has a better mod, by all means, let me know. Is this where we were going? Yeah, the path is sort of down here. We've had such good weather lately. Now we have this shitty rain. I wonder if we get reputation points for freeing slaves. No. There is a mod that lets you see how many slaves you've freed. I don't think I have it activated. I'm not really that worried about that, to be honest. So, this is the Odai River. We could follow that river up to Balmora. I think that might be a good plan. No, I'm kind of tempted to keep going up the coast here. But I think the bottom line is that we just don't have... We need to get some spells. Our last encounter has kind of convinced me that we're missing some important equipment. So yeah, let's head up upriver to Balmora. We've got some stuff to sell. We got some contraband we need to offload. We've also got lots of money now, so we can buy our alchemy equipment, maybe grab a few spells at the temple. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. We may continue along that road, though, later. This is kind of a different route from Seydanine to Balmora for now. And we'll probably go back to that cave. I think we have unfinished business in that cave. So next time we're in the Bitter Coast, maybe we'll pop over there and kill some more bandits. Just regain my fatigue. I'd rather do that, rest every couple minutes than walk around. I don't think we've walked along this. Yeah, we haven't really walked along the river here before. It's the Odai Plateau. Ah, it's clearing up. Nice. Do we go across that bridge? I think we just keep walking along here. Cool. And there's an egg mine. Pork bulb's always useful. You know what I haven't done is... Oh yeah. We definitely need to do a little bit of armory work. Of course our fatigue is not great, but whatever. Not very good at this. Well, that's that. Do we have any more? We do not. Okay. Can we search in his inventory? Awesome. Like, if I type arrow, yeah, that's great. This is really going to be a big boon. So we keep going this way. Yeah, we keep going this way, and we'll get to Balmora. There's an ancestral tomb there. Guess it's been a couple episodes since we were in Balmora. But here we are again. I'm not going to go see Caius. He asked us to kind of get an alibi and before we do any duties for him, so I am not going to go see him for now. We'll let him. I think we need to at least finish this pilgrimage. Maybe join House Redoran. We want to start to get a reputation here in Vardenfell in Morrowind. All right, we have business. in this town. I need my drugs. I'm gonna go sell the drugs. Anything else we want to sell here? I don't think so. Nothing particularly valuable. Very tempting to sell that Grandmaster's lockpick. But you know what? Maybe I'll put it here just so that I don't use it by accident, because you never know. We might encounter a door that... Stay. Make them wander. That way NPCs won't get stuck on them. Just wait for a second here. There we go. Get our you've got 600 gold. Let's get rid of the skooma first because it's heavier. Woo. Okay. I'll take one back. No, I need to take another one back. We can only sell them 4. That's a drag. That's good.
What Khajiit do for you?
Oh, I want to buy a torch. That's what Khajiit can do for me. But you don't have any, do you? Just candles. Lantern, glass. No, those all really... That one only lasts 2 minutes. The True Lights and Darkness mod, I believe, adds longer, like better candles and torches so that they don't only last 2 minutes, because I'm not going to carry around like 10 of these, right? We'll just have one decent one. We'll do fine. We gotta get rid of the rest of our drugs. So Ajira at the Mages Guild, we were told. We'll buy drugs. Hello.
Speak, traveler.
I'm not gonna join the Mages Guild, by the way. I know you get all sorts of free goodies in the equipment chest and stuff, but no. We are in the temple. We are gonna be in House Ridderin. I don't want to join factions indiscriminately because
Care to tell me what this is about?
it just kind of fucks with the disposition of all the characters and stuff. Telvanni Bug Musk. Do you actually sell that? Ajira does not like the Telvanni, but even Khajiit like the smell of Bug Musk. Try some and smell how all the men like you. Wow, that's actually a gender-specific dialogue. Cool. Buy my skooma. Okay. And how much of this can I sell you? All of it. Can I go to like... Maybe we'll just kind of go down in increments here and see if we get lucky. 780. 770. There we go. Cool. I think we are now drug free. Awesome. Maybe I can buy some alchemy junk from you. We have the alembic. Maybe a retort. I don't want to buy the master's mortar and pestle. That's too much money. Might be not a bad idea to buy some potions too. Maybe just one of these. Fortify potions, no thank you. These are restore potions. Restore fatigue. I don't think so. But I'll buy the retort. This is really useful. But we'll hold off on that for now.
You have something to say to me?
Can one of you teach me Night Eye? New. Levitate. No, none of these are all, I think, alteration and destruction. Oh, calm creature. I'm gonna take that because if Oliver gets upset with us,
What do you want?
as in if I accidentally stab him, then then we can cast that to. We can't cast it, but we'll work on our we will work on our illusion skill. I think that will work. I'll figure it out. What do you sell? Your comment is another. No, you can get those. I'll get those restoration spells from the temple. Get a better deal. Have we already talked to you?
My patience is limited.
What do you have? Yeah, not much. Not much. Not much that we can use anyway.
I will listen out, man.
Well, I think that's
Make
that.
it quick.
Let's get out of here. Need to get more alchemy equipment. Don't want to head up to the alchemist for that. Oops. God, I gotta sort out this hotkey business. Note to self. Sort out that hotkey business. It's the tab key that I'm using to open up the menu that jumps it over to the search bar. And then I type in the search bar instead of closing the menu. Alright. Yeah, we're fine. You can stay there for now. Might have alchemy equipment in the temple. Can't get any missions yet because we still haven't finished the pilgrimages. But that's the next our next goal for sure.
Oh, man.
And I think there's an alchemist up there. Yeah. Let's see what we can get in terms of spells and stuff here. Hello. You sell enchanted junk, which we don't really need, do we? Cool stuff, though. That could be kind of fun.
Is there something you need? Go ahead, Outlander. What do you
Let's see
need?
here. What do you have? Alchemy stuff. Journeyman's Mortar and Pestle. Sweet. Let's take it. What else do I want? I don't think I want anything else. Maybe some potions and stuff. Let's take a look. Restore health. Cheap restore health? No, that's just crap. It's just not good. We already have one of these. Yeah, I don't see anything that's... everything else is super cheap. So fuck that. Now we want to learn some spells. I think there are several people in here that can teach us spells. Hello. What do you have? This is useful. Civi intervention. We definitely want that. Reasonably easy to cast as well. Oh, and recall. Let's do it. We won't be able to cast them yet. I don't think our mysticism's good enough, but I'm not sure.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, we're starting to get some of the basics that we need here. You, what do you have? You have Mark. It's Divine Aid. Mark. I'll take it. Fortify Intelligence, that's useful. That I don't think we can cast it, to be honest. We're also... We will run out of gold.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
And I still have alchemy junk that I want. What do we need? We need the big one there. Is it called a calcinator or something? The giant furnace-looking contraption. Oh, I still haven't bought a torch, have I? No. What do you have? More alchemy junk. Cheap, shitty potions. Cure common disease on self. That's useful. This doesn't work. Correct me if someone should correct me if I'm wrong, but this does not work. You can't cast spells when you're paralyzed. So yeah, it's kind of funny. That's I'm not going to trade Magicka for fatigue. That doesn't make sense. Especially because when our fatigue is low, we don't have we can't really cast anything. I'll take Heal Companion. That's super useful. Vivek's Grace, 10 points for 2 seconds. Yeah, this is much better. It costs less than half as much as the other one, and it'll do a decent. It'll heal us a decent amount, especially because our HP is just only 75. So this is useful. What's that? We don't need that. I don't want any restore spells for now. I think that's good. That's a good start.
Go ahead, Outlander.
I have a feeling this guy won't teach us anything. Yeah, nope.
May I
Well,
help you?
that's progress. That's progress. Cure common disease, heal companion, mark recall, which we really can't cast yet. What is our mysticism? Is 20. Yeah, we need to increase our mysticism. We also have 0 fatigue, so that's not helping. But yeah, great. Well, on the shopping list, we also need to go to. We also need to go to the alchemist. And we need to go to... Am I going down to the basement again? Oh, fuck. We need to go to the alchemist. We need to... We have some clothing we can sell at Clothier from poor old Tamriel there who fell out of the sky. But yeah, that was a fruitful shopping trip. Yeah, I need the calcinator, I think. And then maybe we can actually do some alchemy and clear up some of those ingredients and have some useful potions. Are you the alchemist? Yes. Hello, Nalcuria. Hello again. We've been here before. Journeyman's calcinator, 40. Sweet, it's cheap. Exclusive restore? That's too expensive. I don't like it. It's too expensive. I think that's it. I think that's all we need for now.
Can we hurry this along?
Yeah. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's the door.
Yes, madame.
Alright, we're almost done. Almost done shopping. Fine Clothier. You can buy these from us. Anything else we want? I don't think so. I'm not gonna buy clothing. Fuck off. There we go. Yes, so we have everything we need to do some alchemy. I really do need a torch, so we'll go buy a torch over in the poor area. One of the pawnbrokers or something will sell us one. We'll get a couple. Maybe put an extra one on Oliver in case we go for a little dive and extinguish our torch again, which I feel is fairly likely to happen, to be honest. It's kind of hard to remember to put torches away before. I think if they're even equipped, I don't even think you need to have them out. They just need to be equipped. Do you have torches? Doesn't look like it. Glass lantern. Some books. Oh, I could have bought a retort from you too. No. Not useful. Not useful. I think maybe this is an outfitter. Hello? Do you have torches? Oh my god. An endless quest to find a torch. Yeah, so see here, this is a high quality torch. It lasts for an hour. I'll take all of them. Awesome. Yeah. Lasts for an hour, which is great. An hour of real time, not an hour of in-game time. A bunch of spoiled potions. Yeah, that's that. Don't think we need anything else. Damn. Very useful. Let's bring Oliver over to the temple, and we're gonna call it a night. Do a little alchemy maybe before we hit the hay. Yeah, no, we've gotten rid of all of our contraband. We've gotten a few more useful spells. Not that we have the Magicka to cast them on a regular basis, but being able to heal Oliver with that heal companion spell will be useful. And it's just a good spell to have. I find, you know, when you have a quest in this game that you get a follower, I find that having a heal companion spell, that's one of the reasons, to be perfectly honest, we can make potions and heal ourselves pretty soon. Our alchemy's pretty good, but I like to have restoration as a skill because I just find that like healing companions is essential. And there's no real way to, most companions, unless they're modded or something, there's no real way to tell them to heal themselves. So, oh wait. What I want to do is, we're going to kind of set this up as a little base camp here. Give me all my alchemy stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have all 4. We're going to set up a little base camp for alchemy here. I guess I can take the actual ingredients too, huh? Okay, let's see here. Take that. 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 I think we're going to start with Restore Fatigue, actually. Because that's the easiest one to make. I'm gonna hold on to those, what are they called? Temple Dome. They don't do anything useful, but I don't know what else they do. I'd like to, once our alchemy skill gets higher, I'd like to figure that out. Salt rice. Marshmallow restores health. We'll hold on to that. Could make some water walking spells too. Or potions, I mean. Which one does water walking? One of the mushrooms does. Oh, the ampoule pod. Could swear one of these, oh, this one does water walking as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that too. That's water breathing. Okay. I don't want to do the levitate ones because I'd rather make good potions of levitation. So. I'm gonna clear off one of these tables and set up some alchemy gear. You know what? That candle will be useful. We can actually see what we're doing here. I think I've got At-Home Alchemy installed. I'm gonna double check here. But At-Home Alchemy allows you to set up. Oh yeah, see that works. And then you go in sneak mode to pick it up. It lets you set up alchemy equipment and use it on a table, which I think is really awesome. Just trying to position this in a reasonable. Nah, it's okay. God, it's so big, it's so bulky, it barely fits on any tables. Let's put that there. There we go, we got a nice little alchemy setup. So we activate... no, as long as we're not in sneak mode, we activate all 4. There we go. They're all here. They're all journeymen, right? Yeah, okay. Let's do some restore fatigue first. Like this. Maybe we'll wait an hour to get our fatigue maxed, so that we actually do a good job of this. No. These are heavy. These will be heavy potions. Maybe I can lighten them. Nah, let's just make some heavy ones. I'm gonna call it heavy so that I know that it weighs more quickly. We can also create a bunch at once. I'm probably not going to do that, but could be useful. Yeah, same thing. These are heavy potions. And everything else is water walking. Awesome. That is really going to help. A big stockpile. Whoa. Oh, wrong. This guy. Yeah, water walking. We've increased our alchemy skill. I wonder what kind of water walking potions that yields us. Yeah, 15 seconds. 15 seconds of water walking is nothing to sneeze at. It's really really quite useful, and we've got a little fair number of these. Yeah, these heavier potions here. I marked them so that we can consider selling these potions if we end up with like just 1,000,000 restore fatigue potions. It'd be not a bad idea to sell the ones that weigh more. You can see that one weighs 0.8. That one weighs 0.15. It calculates. It's based on the ingredients you put in them, and I believe your skill as well. But anyway, I'm not going to carry this with us. We're going to leave it here for now. We might get a second set if we have another kind of base camp. We'll get a second set. But yeah, so that's it. Alchemy. We have done some alchemy. I think that's great. I think I'm going to call it an episode here. So if you enjoy this series, if you're enjoying this series, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Feel free to leave a comment if if there's anything you are dying to see me do in this game. I will take it into consideration within the limits of Helena's kind of personality. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.